Tonight's Medical Watch, do your wearables work?
Medical reporter Dina Baer put them to the test.
It seems so convenient and helpful to have heart rate, calorie count at a quick glance on your wrist. But are those numbers accurate? It makes a difference when you want to lose weight or monitor your health. So we put wearables to the test against the gold standard. There are a few regulars at this Northwest Suburban pickleball complex. Peggy Ellsworth plays several days a week.
In the summer, it could be 7. It's a quick game, so you don't feel like you've exercised.
But according to her Apple Watch,
You're done, and all of a sudden you've burned 600 calories.
It's actually more than what you would think, from a game of pickleball, so.
according to his wearable, also an Apple Watch, Marcin Simpson burns about 1,000 calories on the court.
Good playing session gives me a good sweat and a good workout, so I would think it's fairly close to being accurate.
If numbers are your thing, stay focused. If not, just celebrate moving your body. Here we go.
At Cycle Bar,
Correct turn. Right shoe, turn it up.
the more you give, the more you burn. On just about every wrist, wearables ride along.
I set a goal for myself every day to burn active calories of, say, 600.
Jean Top uses the popular device to track her active lifestyle.
I think certain activities, it's more accurate than others.
When she's not spinning, she's often playing golf and walking the course. But when she uses a cart,
It still gives me a fair amount of calories that I don't really think I'm burning because I'm not doing the walk.
15 seconds. Hold it.
So I just switched over from my Apple Watch to my Garmin.
instructor Tay Miller made the switch to help her prep for an upcoming triathlon.
To be honest, it just feels like it's more accurate for me. Based on how much output I'm giving, I feel that the calories match it a little bit better than the Apple Watch. But I do feel like sometimes we get so fixated on it and how accurate is it.
That's exactly what we wanted to know.
Put this on you.
Turns out the tools that most accurately gather body metrics aren't quite as portable as an exercise watch.
Measuring oxygen directly is going to be the best way to calculate calorie burn. It's just not easy to do.
Armed with a heart rate strap and a wearable on each wrist,
All right, we're going to start the treadmill.
exercise physiologist Kate Amaral walked me through what's considered the gold standard when it comes to measuring caloric burn. It's called VO2 max.
Okay, 3.5, a little faster.
The test, offered at Vision Quest Coaching in Highland Park, not only requires sophisticated equipment,
So mostly I'm looking at her O2-CO2 exchange.
there's some serious science that factors into the equation.
The way that calories are calculated, it's 5 calories per liter of oxygen used. Nice job. Now we start adding incline.
As the heart rate climbs, so does the rate of oxygen in, oxygen out, a measurement collected through the mask. It's a marker for overall fitness, often utilized by elite athletes.
The other usefulness of that test is the heart rate zones. So it gives them the heart rate zones in which they're burning fat, and then fat plus carbohydrates, and then pure carbohydrates. So it can help inform their training.
The numbers from the VO2 max test will help Kate determine my exact level of caloric burn during the 15-minute exercise, calculating oxygen and heart rate. But wearables only use heart rate to estimate oxygen levels, then compute calories.
Part of it, what we saw today when we were testing you, is the looseness that people wear their watches. You know, it's not making a good connection. We just don't have a good heart rate here on the outside of our arms.
But that's how most of us wear the devices designed to deliver data that can inform and motivate. At the end of the VO2 max test,
We're going to keep the mask on and collect recovery data.
a quick check of the fitness watches. Then we compared the numbers. First, we looked at heart rate, which was way off.
Yeah, look at that.
So the Apple Watch said that my average heart rate was 114. The Fitbit said my average heart rate was 138.
And we got you to 149 in this test.
For calories burned, the numbers were closer. The Fitbit told me I burned 99, and the Apple Watch said 83.
Interesting.
According to my VO2 max results, I burned 92.5 calories during the test, not too far off from the reading on my wearables. Encouraging news for those who track their data.
There's going to be limitations as to, what something worn on your wrist or on a ring or what have you is going to do. But I think the technology is there, the incentive is there to make it better and better and more accurate, more usable.
Still, sports medicine doctors and fitness experts agree you don't need data to go for a walk.
The key is our body likes to respond to things on a consistent, regular basis.
Robbie Ventura trains athletes of all abilities. The former professional cyclist says consistency, not calories, is the key to success.
How much activity are you doing per day? Are you getting 60 minutes of activity a day? Are you getting 30 minutes? Most of these wearables tell you how much total activity you're getting outside of just sedentary lifestyle.
Every day, 7 days a week.
That's how often Eric Gates is out on the courts. He took up the game in late 2021.
I've lost 60 pounds in that time, and haven't changed my diet, haven't changed anything. It's just pickleball.
But it's not about the numbers for the active 58-year-old.
I don't really care because I can feel it. I feel good. I feel much better since I've started playing.
And that's the idea, get moving. Here's what experts say is important. Even if that calorie count on wearables isn't completely accurate, just make sure you're burning more and boosting your baseline as you increase your activity levels. And if you're using the wearable to try to shed pounds, 500 is the magic number. Cut 500 calories in food consumption or add 500 calories in activity, give or take, based on your method of calculation. Back to you.